Can a wash and go actually lasts through 24 hours of trains, airports, and flight, even with fine 4B, 4C hair in this weather? Or will I touch down in Panama a hot mess? Good morning, you. I'm getting ready for a flight and it's in a few hours and I want to do a quick wash and go, dry it, and hopefully it will last all the way until I get to Panama. And today I'm going to use African Pride Moisture Miracle Aloe and Coconut Water Hydrate and Hold Curl Defining Gel. Wow. And I'm going to use the Extreme Hair Gel from Wetline. And I normally only use the Extreme Hair Gel from Wetline for my wash and goes when I'm flying because it gives me really good hold. But I'm kind of running out of it. It's a small, it's about 8 ounces, which is 250 grams. That's like 1 glass. And I've used some of it. So I'm going to be mixing it with the African Pride Gel. Better walk and talk, or apply and talk. And I know that I like both of them. I like the African Pride Gel. I did a video not so long ago with this one alone, no leave-in, and it went okay actually. And I've also tried the Extreme Hair Gel on its own. But I've never tried these two together. So I have no idea how this is going to end up. But I hope it ends up well, because if it flakes or mid-flight, it's going to be ugly, right? So I really hope it ends up well. And if you've never tried the African Pride Gel, it has a very pleasant, like really fresh scent. The Extreme Hair Gel, the clear one, doesn't really have much of a scent. It has like a clean synthetic scent. So you can see the African Pride Gel, it actually makes my hair a little bit defined and also makes my hair feel soft. When it dries, it normally does feel a little bit dry, but I'm combining it with the Extreme Hair Gel, the Wetline. I hope it feels a little bit more moisturized, maybe not. But since I'm going to Panama, and Panama's humidity is like nothing I've experienced ever, it's good to have something with a little hold. Myself, I might end up washing it tomorrow when I land, because sometimes the feeling of having airplane on my hair, like, you know how people cough and sneeze and so on in airplanes. But I'm flying almost, like traveling almost for a total of 24 hours almost, because I have to go from the island I live in to the airport in Copenhagen by train. And then I'm putting a little bit more, not much, because I have to economize. First in train, then a flight to Paris, and then from Paris a flight to Panama, and then my sister has to do some errands before we actually get to my father's house. So it's quite a long schedule. So I hope it lasts. So by the time I get home, I might be too tired. So you might actually be able to get to see a few more days from this hairstyle. And turn around to show you what the first section is looking like so far. I hope it looks nice. But now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put about this amount of or maybe twice that of the African Pride, and then I'll put the Extreme Hair Gel on top. I'll finish my head and then I'll show you the rest when I've applied it on my entire head. This ended up being quicker than I expected. It makes a huge difference when your hair is soaking wet compared to when it's not. So when it's soaking wet, the products glide so much more easily on your hair. So I think it feels, I can't see it, but I think it feels a little bit puffy on the back. So I'll put on a little bit more on the back and try to spread it so it doesn't stay white. Yeah. So I'll try to shake my head a little bit. Not too much, I don't want to get my phone full of gel. Let me do a close-up. So I'm going to go about my day, finish packing the last few things, and then I'll try to dry my hair with either the blow dryer or just maybe my bonnet, my hooded bonnet. What is the name of it? I can't remember. And all the links for the products I'm using are in the description box. If I have some left, so I'm actually going to pack this also and bring it with me. So it's nighttime. I use quite a bit of time, maybe more than half an hour under the dryer. And I think it dry. No, it's not completely dry. Like there's a little spot in the back that is a little bit humid. And it has a funny shape because of the bonnet hair dryer or the hair, I forget, I can never say the name. And I cannot figure out if I should use the blow dryer right now to stretch it or if I just leave it and then after we've slept and before we leave, if I put it up. It's bedtime now and I blow dried my hair while I was pulling on my ends to stretch it a little bit. I have a video of how I do that. I'll put it in the description box. I'm a little bit concerned because I think I put a little bit too little gel on my hair. So it feels kind of soft and touchable, which would be nice in daily life. But since I'm flying and I'm going to be leaning my head against different surfaces, it should ideally be like a little bit crunchy for it to last, especially because it's kind of humid and so on outside. So I'm a little bit concerned, but what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put it on scrunchies and like the banding method, go to bed like that. If it goes completely wrong, I always bring some hair elastics with me so that I can pull it back. And if it goes really wrong, I also have a scrunchie to just put it on a bun. But let's hope it doesn't get to that. So anyway, I'll see you tomorrow morning, and it's day 2 and I'm taking down the scrunchies. So I took all the scrunchies out and fluffed my hair as much as I could, and also was aware that it was humid outside, it was snowing, so it would potentially get a little bit more volume outside. So I scrunched as much as I could and we had to leave. So I thought perhaps the humid hair outside would help me a little bit. I'm still at Copenhagen Airport and I just want to share how my hair is looking so far. And I'll keep updating you. After being asked to be a guinea pig for the airport's new self-driven airport assistance, I got to my gate. Now I was flying to Paris first. I think the airport's name is Charles de Gaulle or Charles de Gaulle. You know in the comments, how do you feel I'm doing with my French words? So I had a 3-hour layover there in Paris, Charles de Gaulle, and then it was time for my flight to Panama. This flight was about almost 11 hours. So very tiring, and I had a neck pillow, so I'm almost a little bit concerned about how the neck pillow is going to shape my hair. So this time I decided to actually kind of push my hair into the neck pillow, and that worked really fine. And my hair still looked fine when I came to Panama. It looked nice, it was still stretched until we went outside and it was raining, so then my hair shrunk up. I didn't feel like doing much with my hair, so I just wore a bonnet and wore my hair on a bun day 3. Recorded anything yesterday, I was so tired, but today I'm going to wash my hair again. I'll make a new video about that. Hope you enjoyed this video. YouTube is about to suggest another video like this. Make sure to watch.